You know something? When it comes to working on jobs and having employment, I don't know how am I supposed to put this. I love hold up. I love seeing my brothers and sisters are doing good and making a name for themselves or exceeding expectations in the workforce. But unfortunately, a lot of those brothers and sisters who are doing good and making examples of their own community, they're overshadowed by blacks, by black workers, mainly black CEOs. I mean supervisors within the mix. And I'm not. I don't know everybody's experience, but I'm speaking from my experience. Like whenever I worked under a supervisor, 9 times out of 10, it wasn't a black person. But wait, hold up. Uh, as I was saying, I kind of I've noticed working under black supervisors, it hasn't been it hasn't been peaches and roses like I wanted it to be. And unfortunately, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's an Uncle Tom thing or if it's a Southern thing. But a lot of the black supervisors that I worked under was so high on their horse you couldn't even reach them. Some of them had nasty attitudes. A lot of them always had something smart to say. And I always and that's one thing I can't stand, because unfortunately it's a saying, you give a black man some power and he loses his damn mind. He don't know, he or she doesn't know how to act. When it's a black male supervisor, he always got something stupid or smart to say. Like I could be sick, be like, yo, can I go home early? I'm kind of sick. Damn, you sick too? You know something? My baby's sick, my daughter's sick, my dog's sick, both of my baby mamas are sick. They want me to go rush them to the hospital. So how far along are you? And then and one and like sometimes like I could say something like, could you repeat that again? I didn't hear what you say. Should have been listening, fool. And like, or it could be like, what? I used to deal with this one faggot ass nigga named Roosevelt. Um, he used to always have something smart to say. Dude used to look at me. He used to look at me with this with such disdain. Like it's kind of like I don't I can't. He didn't mean mug me, but he used to look at me all crazy like he had a problem with me. Like, what is it, Stanley? One time he was like, "Get out of my face, Stanley," and I was like 5 feet away from him. My face just happened to be in his direction. "Get out of my face, Stanley." And I was thinking to myself, if we was out on the street somewhere and he said this to me, I would have caved his fucking chin in, because like you can only take so much of cats talking to you all crazy, and I don't know with a lot of these black supervisors who feel like they can just talk to you crazy because in a certain position. I'm be thinking, man, let's take this outside and just settle this shit. If you got a problem with me, let's settle this. I hate the fact that you gotta use that type of high school theory. I mean theory with a lot of cats, but unfortunately that's the way it is. I used to deal with another black supervisor who was out of the military, who was working with convicted felons. And I just happened to be thrown into the mix because I was in between jobs. I was looking for work. This this dude used to always tell me I'm not doing my job right, or I'm not working this way, or I'm not working that way. And that like when the station I worked at, it had like a restroom just right around the corner. Like you couldn't use that because it was that restroom. You had to use one way on the other side of the building. The one on the other side of the building was far, and it was raggedy and nasty and filthy. But this restaurant that I worked close to, it was under his office, and it was nice and neat. And he said he didn't want us using that restroom. We got to use the one way on the other side of the building. But that's stupid. If I got to piss or shit real bad, why am I gonna go all the way to that one over there? I'm gonna go to the one right here. And like one time. Yeah, so on that same job, I saw people walking off left and right. I've never seen so many people walk off a job in my entire life. I used to call in sick looking for looking for work. That's how much I hated that job. That idiot is one of the reasons why. But I just briefly wanted to talk about how I feel about By blacks working at black supervisors. Oh, and one last thing, I've also worked under black female supervisors. Oh, I don't know if they're worse or if they're better. No, no, they're all black. Working with black female supervisors are worse, especially if you're a black man, because they're under the white man's thumb. They're nothing but a chocolate fantasy. They're sent to do their bidding to keep the black men in line. You know, with these jobs, a black woman over a black man, even if that black even if that black man is more qualified, they'll still hire the black woman over him, and they'll promote her faster than the brother. But then when you're dealing with black female supervisors and you try to tell them about a problem or what's going on, or if you're not getting a fair shake in that office, a lot of those black women they'll cop an attitude. Some of them look at you funny. They'll give you that deer in the headlights look, as if they don't know, as if like, what the hell are you talking about? And some of them. And some of these black female supervisors, they're nothing but Olivia Popes for that white CEO up there sucking him off, giving him the Monica Lewinsky treatment before he goes off and does his his CEO shit. This black woman that he give in charge, like for some reason she will always disrespect and talk down to the black man, even if that black man has never done anything to her, because like a lot of these black women who are in charge at these different jobs, it doesn't matter whether it's in a factory, whether it's fast food, or whether it's in a corporate office. When they see a black man, most of the times they see the uncle who molested them. They see the father who was never there. They see the boyfriend who cheated on her with her best friend or with her sister. They see the boy who stood her up at the high school prom. They see that dude who banged her and never called her again. So they take their anger out on that brother, even though that brother has never done anything to them in any shape, form, or fashion. But basically, that's all I wanted to point out about working with black supervisors. Yeah.